This is my preview for the upcoming fight between Carlos Adames and Hamzah Sheeraz. It's going to be a very interesting matchup at 160. It's a WBC matchup for a title, and Hamzah Sheeraz is looking to become a new champion, while Carlos Adames is looking to face off against other top champions as he moves on past this, if he gets a victory. And this is a good matchup. We have a guy who's around 5'10", in Adames facing a guy who's 6'3", in Hamzah Sheeraz, who's very tall. It's a lot of guys around these weight classes now. From 154, you have Fandora, who's 6'5". You got Sheeraz, who's 6'3". You have Pacheco, who's around 6'4". Iglesias, who's around 6'4", 6'3". These guys at 168. But throughout those weight classes, it's starting to become a lot more evident that these guys who are taller, around 6'3" and up, are very good power punchers, able to box well. I think that if Carlos Adames can really step to Hamzah Sheeraz, he can cause a lot of problems. The inside fighting is a weakness for Sheeraz right now. If you can stand in his pocket and really let some shots off and smother his punches and try to make him swing wide, you can definitely take advantage in the inside with these short shots. And that's something that Carlos Adames likes to do. He likes to go with the jab 2 or 3 times and go with the straight punch after. And those are kind of the combinations he leads towards. He does throw the hook. He does headhunt a little bit, but he does go to the body when need be. And I feel like Sheeraz, he's also a guy who's known for being aggressive. He tends to headhunt a little bit too, but when he goes for the head, he usually comes out with a knockout. Now, in this situation, I feel like with Carlos Adames, he's going to have to go in here and really show this guy that he can really fight the inside. I think that's going to be the point of emphasis he really has to show, because that's a weakness I've seen from Sheeraz. Sheeraz really doesn't have a lot of weaknesses. The jab is there. Both of these guys have a very good jab. They're very elite fighters. So it's not really a lot of weaknesses you can catch from them. I feel like Adames will leave himself open at times. And that's what Sheeraz will try to strike while the iron's hot. He'll try to catch him on the chin. He's going to test his chin. I've seen Adames get into a couple of fights where he's had a tough time. If you can really force his hand and be aggressive and push him back, you can make the fight very tough. Now, I will give him credit on this. Adames has been working very hard when it comes to training with Diego Pacheco, and the sparring he's been getting. That's about as good as it gets right now to get prepared for a guy like Hamzah Sheeraz. So it's not a game right now when it comes to that. And he's a bully, man, to be honest with you. He's going to go in here with an edge. He knows that possibly he's a guy that they're looking at as an odd man out. More people will be looking at Sheeraz as a favorite in this fight just because of circumstances. There's going to be a lot more people involved that will be leaning towards him and hoping that he gets the win. Him going from Janibek to this fight, instead of fighting Janibek, getting Adames, kind of makes me feel like he thinks that this will be a lot more easier to get, the easier path. Whether Janibek wanted to take the fight or not, for this to be the next option, definitely looks like this guy's looking towards taking advantage of this. And Carlos Adames really got to go out here and bully this guy. You got to show him that he's in there with a Bronco. And if he's able to do that, he can change it. I think the weaknesses right now for me would be that Adames, he's able to get outboxed, and the power shots can be a problem. But the weakness for Hamzah Sheeraz would be that the inside, he's able to get outboxed on the inside, and that's going to be something that he has to take advantage of. Can he take the best shot from somebody? Will he be able to bounce back? I seen in the Williams fight when he was taking a couple of shots and he made it tough. it got difficult real quick. It's a couple of things you can do with Sheeraz to make it difficult. Put him on the back foot, fight on the inside, make him swing wide. He has long arms, and maybe you can take advantage in that department. But we'll have to see. But I think this is going to be a very good matchup and a very good fight.